Well, I'm here at the storage unit again. Had a big argument with George this morning about how it's New Year's Day and everything's closed and this and that, about going to the thrift shop. And of course I went out and the only thing closed was Sam's hot dog stand. Everything's open. You know, just like I thought it would be. Anyway, it looks like it's going to rain, but the temperature's higher because of that. So what I'm going to do, I needed to get a couple jack stands for the front end job on this, for the tie rod end job on this truck, which I'm going to do over at George's house in case something goes wrong. And I found my jack stands, and I dug them out already, and I'm setting up to touch up. Since it's warm out, I might as well. The front of the truck needed some white paint on the hood. That's what I'm going to do, is paint the hood on the truck white. You can see the rejected sticker on the truck. And another thing I want to do is to find my tripod so that I can, and my other camera. I have a Sony handy camera. I think I know where that is, though. That should be up in this area here somewhere. Anyway, yeah, there it is. I know where my stuff is. Yeah, here we go. Anyway, I'll use this as a eBay processing camera and a general in-house camera. This thing used to be state-of-the-art. It's amazing how fast technology progresses. This takes regular Super 8 VCRs, but I can hook it up to a direct link and do YouTube videos with it. Anyway, that's how that goes. So I'm going to paint the front end of this and see if I can remember any other tools I might need. I found my map gas, and I'm running low on map gas. Map gas is great. This stuff is 3 times to 5 times hotter than propane, and it fits on a standard propane burner. I like this one because you just pull the trigger and it shoots fire. So I use that for getting loose any rusted parts. I'm going to drop this stupid hood off. It was funny watching George's face when the guy told him it wasn't a Mustang hood. So I guess he had something in mind. I don't know what the heck he ever has in mind, but it's always devious. So I'm just going to pack the hood back up, and when I get my car paint sprayer stuff going with my generator, I got to fix a generator so I can run electric out here at the storage unit. As you can see, it's pretty isolated out here. I could actually paint cars here, little piece at a time. So anyway, I'm going to do that. I'll get that running, and then I'll paint Cherry's car once I figure out how to do it. It's some weird kind of painting process. But anyway, that's part of today's plans. I'll keep you posted. I'm only going to post a 15-minute video at a time, and maybe a how-to video, how to put on an outer tie rod end on a GMC. So, okay, so much for that. As you can see, I was able to do it with like 3/4 of a can of paint that I had left. It's still got a little bit of shadows in it and stuff, but after another coat later on, I'll sand it with wet and dry sandpaper and do it. But you know, in the winter, well, it's cold like this. It's not real cold, but it's not worth buying the paint, because once it gets frozen, it's rough to work with it. The things clog and everything. So anyway, it's better than it did anyway. At least the truck doesn't look like a Badger. Okay, I did a little mountain climbing, and actually I found the tripod, one of my tripods. This is a more expensive one. Actually, I wanted to find the cheap one. I didn't want to use this. I'll have to get some washers and I'll be able to put this camera on it. The other one may fit right on it. So here's some toilet paper. I'm gonna grab some toilet paper and put that out in the front so I can consume it. Anyway, George was taking the toilet paper and giving it to his wife to blow her nose with. So I was keeping this toilet paper in here, and somehow some migrated back here. I was keeping all my household crap back here. Actually, I was losing like $200 a month worth of crap. As you can see, there was a collapse back here. This was all neat, but it collapsed onto my car. Here's my, you probably can't see it, I'm standing on it. My 240SX convertible. This car's beautiful. I love this car. One of these days this garage will get cleared out to the point where I can work on this car again. You know, once I lost the work garage, you know, the hopes of getting this car back running, it needs a timing chain, were slim. I was having a heck of a time getting into the timing chain itself anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here I have to sort through. But I need, again, you know, it's impossible to get any work area. First thing, I guess I'll get that other truck in the other garage going, and then I'll bring the car trailer down here, then find a spot to put the car trailer in the Jeep, and I'll just keep processing till there's nothing left to process. After I get the Jeep fixed, Cherry probably want the Jeep back anyway, or I could leave it at Renee's house. But for now, I gotta get this thing running. Anyway, that's the deal. There's the tripod, and I'll be able to get the eBay business going to where I can liquidate a lot of this crap. But realistically, they're going to double lock this long before I get up to that point again. Alright, that's a wrap here at the garages. Of course, it started raining a little bit right after I finished painting the hood, so hopefully that'll be okay. Anyway, back to the house. Yeah, that van looks 1,000% better just with that hood. So, onward ever onward. Well, I figured I'd give you a picture of this other truck I need to fix up. This one's having some issues with cash flow. I put mufflers on this. Actually temporarily diverted money I had to go to real estate school to buy the mufflers, because I saved like $200 on the mufflers. And then the funding for the real estate school for the mufflers was pulled out. So in essence, I ended up with the mufflers but not going to real estate school, which really stunk, because it caused me, the reason I turned down a trip to New Jersey to visit family up in New Jersey with my cousin who was going up from Florida to New Jersey, I canceled that to go to this real estate school that I ended up canceling later because I diverted the money to the mufflers, because the muffler money had been arranged and then pulled out. So here this truck sits. The rest of the exhaust still needing to be put on, and need some other things like distributor, little wiring. I can't really work on anything until I get that exhaust at least up to the point where I can hanger up the exhaust and start it up. So hopefully it's not getting rust inside the engine from sitting. Okay, it got kind of late, and I kind of got caught up after lunch. I was watching the History Channel, and anyway, it looks like it might snow. It's warm enough to rain, but anyway, I'm gonna start in the morning with that truck project. So we'll see what happens with that. Tonight I'm just gonna work on PHP programming for the Kaya project. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video, and you guys all have a good night.